All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started on example two here. Example two here works exactly the same way as example one. So once again, our goal in this case, guys, is we want to go ahead and group each of the terms, in this case, the first two and the last two terms. So let's go ahead and do that, guys. Starting off, I want to go ahead and group my 3x squared and negative 6x. Now, before I move on to grouping my second group, guys, I do want you guys to take a note that there is a negative sign there. I want to make sure I include that negative in my second group. And I'm also going to go ahead and add a plus sign here, guys, just so remember that the expressions are adding, they're not multiplying. So let me just rewrite them on the bottom. So we have a 3x squared minus 6x in the first group, our plus sign, because this is adding, not multiplication, minus a 4x plus 8. All right, so from here, guys, let's go ahead and start the grouping part. I want to go ahead and see what I can factor out from 3x squared minus the 6x. And if you guys take a look, both of these numbers are actually divisible by 3, so 3 and 6. And both of these numbers or terms actually already have an x, so I'm going to go ahead and factor out a 3x. So I have a 3x in front, and inside the parentheses, if I had a 3x squared inside divided by a 3x, I should only be left with an x. And we have a negative 6x, and divided that by a 3x, we should be left with a negative 2. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one, guys. We have a negative 4x plus 8. And in this case, our goal, whenever we're factoring, guys, our goal is to actually leave the x alone. So in this case, I'm actually going to be factoring out a negative 4. Although they do have a 4 in common, I want to go ahead and factor out the negative 4. So that way we could have equal expressions here. So we have a negative 4 on the outside, and we have x on the inside, and a negative 2. Okay? Now, from there, guys, what do we have in common? What do you guys see that we have in common in this case? And if you have seen from our previous problem and this one here, it's actually the number that we have, or the expression we have inside the parentheses. So it's x minus a 2 and x minus a 2. So our final step in this case is for us to write the binomials. And one of the binomials in this case is going to be the binomial that is being shared. In this case, x minus a 2. And our second binomial in this case is going to be the expressions that were left on the outside.